welcome to Rome 2 Total War 2 versus 2 multiplayer. I am Southern Wolverine, and what we've got here is myself as the Thracian nobles, ComeradeDrago as the Swabi, and we have a Swabi army and an Egyptian army facing off against us. So what we are trying here. See, this is a very quick battle, so I'm just going to start this in slow motion. What we are trying here is something that we thought of after realizing that general abilities not only affect your army in a 2v2, but they also affect your ally's army. So what we've got going here is Drago is general in this noble rider unit is what's his face, the the Vercingetorix or whoever, maybe that was Gaul, whoever it is, their special general who gives you that, pride ability with the supercharge bonus, the speed and the supercharge bonus, whatever that's called, fast charge, and he gives you pride for extra damage and stuff. So he's got that general, and I have basically a Swabi rush build, which has 7 or 8 of these Thracian warriors, 3 Thracian nobles, and 4 Thracian royal cav. And Drago also, he's got a bunch of wolf warriors, round shield, swords, and a hexbearer unit on each side, a couple berserkers. So he's got a lot of fear units. He's also got a couple of noble riders and a couple of spear wall units to help defend against cavalry. One thing we don't have in our entire army is a single missile, which is going to be something of a problem, at least potentially. So, right here we got a bunch of riders at the hunt, which are the new light cav, basically. The old light cav are now missile cav. Noble riders, a whole mix of sword units, a couple of sword masters, some round shields, spear walls, pretty much a good cross-section of Swabi infantry over here. And 4 of these Cimbri bowwomen, and Egypt has a couple of Numidian bowmen. These African war elephants who are going to be something of a problem since we didn't take any missiles. And he's got some Sobek cultists, royal thorax swords who are pretty darn good. A line of thorax swords, and over here a couple of Hellenic royal guard, a thorax pikeman, and some leopard warriors. And there's some of these, mid-level citizen cav units out here as well. So basically, I'm just using my cav to run interference. We don't want cav to interrupt our rush, because what we're going to do is we're going to pop the special general ability right on these already powerful charged Thracian units, and we are just going to bum rush right through the middle of everything in front of us. That's the idea anyway. So you see, here's my my cav sweep here was just intended to push these bows back and to also come out here and engage these cavalry units. And Drago is going to bring these noble riders in as well. So let's go back to play here. So I'm taking some bow fire, not that big a deal, these guys are heavily armored, but they're just trying to hold these guys off so they don't interrupt our charge, which we're waiting for that 1 minute cooldown that ability starts on. And if we wait too long, yep, see, there it goes. So he just popped it and actually got basically my entire army with the exception of my cavalry. So you'll see that it's still in the first phase, and you'll see when it goes to the second phase, because their abilities will just go through the roof. So I'm trying not to approach too quickly because I want to make sure that second phase is in. There it goes. Okay, now hold on, let me go to slow motion. So I'm sending some units into this cav fight. I've just got a mass group attack order on, so we're just charging right up the middle. Look at the attack on the charge bonus on these Thracian warriors. 73. Even better. Look at these Thracian nobles. 76. Oh, and we just got pride popped on some of these units too. So they have 76 weapon damage and 103 charge bonus. I don't care who you are. That is going to hurt. So here we just got this mass frontal assault from Thracian units. And of course the elephants are going to come and try to mess us up. And I'm basically just going to throw units at them and then try to bring the cavalry in to help. But even in slow motion, just watch how quickly these spears are going to start getting cut down. Look at that. They've lost. I mean, keep in mind this has been just seconds since this charge began. They're down. Look at that. This is crazy for slow motion. How fast they're losing guys. Same thing. Well, that unit didn't take it quite as bad because the elephants interrupted it a bit. But you know these units are getting into the elephants. They're gonna start doing damage there. I mean, it's gonna hurt. Look at this. There's another unit here that's already wavering. It took a brutal charge. You know, some units got over in here. These round shields, they sort of counteracted or tried to with their, you know, pride and fast charge. Although I'm not sure if he might have used fast charge and then charged right in, he might not have gotten the charge bonus. But pride is going to help him damage my cavalry. And let's just go back to normal motion. So you see some of these units, this whole center line is already just completely shattered. And that's in part to the fact that mostly spear units were left in the center, and we were just completely thrashed them. So now that means this fight's going to be completely outflanked. Units are going to come pouring in over there. All the pikes are way on the far side, so I just hurled Thracian Royal Cavalry and Thracian Nobles into this fight. And I'm going to leave them there for a little bit, and as they start to lose, I'm going to pop Headhunt on them. So they're going to hold here, do quite a bit of damage to those thorax swords. You see those elephants are pretty much already going down, and we had no missiles to counteract them like you normally use against elephants. I mean, they're actually shattered. They can't even get out of that fight. They were just fighting against Thracian warriors with a huge attack bonus from charging. So the Royal Thorax Swords are actually holding reasonably well, considering all they're fighting against. And see, there goes Headhunt popping on some of these Thracian nobles. So now, once again, their attack is up to 99. And you hear the nice shriek of the Hex Bearers. As soon as you hear that shriek, you immediately see a bunch of these Egyptian units start to waver in rout. So the combination of all the damage they were taking, plus the charge, and plus the various morale effects from the Wolf Warriors nearby, and the Hex Bearers doing their thing, it just caused absolute mass rout. So you see, got some units with lots of guys left, just fleeing for it. And these Citizen Cav are trying to charge, but as soon as they're going to get close, they're going to mass rout from fleeing friends, and all the other morale effects are going on there. So, yeah, I dare say that worked pretty well. Of course, those spear units weren't the best unit to test it against. They would have gotten beaten in a normal charge, but yeah, it's pretty impressive just how quickly those units collapsed. Like I said, considering I was in slow motion and all that. So yeah, these Thracian warriors, considering they were only engaged momentarily, really did a number. So really what probably ought to happen is they should probably restrict those special general abilities to only affect the faction that they apply to or that they come from. So in the case of the Swaby, have that ability only affect the Swaby. That would balance it quite a bit. Or the Roman, what do you call it? The Loyalty of the 10th and things like that could potentially have their uses in combined faction games as well. So, in any case, thank you guys for watching this test and just how crazy it can be. I mean, look at this. Look, full strength Citizen Cav routed. Yeah. I mean, these spear roll units are actually a decent unit, relatively tough. And they combined for 14 kills and got completely destroyed. And the round shields didn't get caught quite as bad by that charge, but still quite a bit of damage suffered to very little damage returned against some low armor units. So in any case, more tricks and strategies for you to use. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please go ahead and hit the like button down below the video, comment and subscribe. And stay tuned for more Rome 2 2v2 multiplayer. Have a good day.